Hi, I'm Jason Henry, triathlete from Midland, Michigan, and sponsored athlete from Labadie Toyota and Auto Group in Bay City. Just thought I'd give you an update as to my progress toward the 2018 ITU World Triathlon Championships in September in Gold Coast, Australia. It's been quite a good year so far, though I want to take you back a little bit to last year because I wasn't sure that I'd even be in this spot this year. Originally, because I'm at the top of my age group this year in 2018, I was planning on a longer distance triathlon, an official Ironman distance triathlon, but my qualification and competitions last year turned out a lot better than I thought, and as I said, I qualified for the World Championships this year. So I had to modify my training plan and my competition plan a little bit. It's all for the better though. I started out this year in St. Petersburg, Florida with an Olympic distance triathlon. A lot of good competition and attendance by pros down there. I ended up obtaining a personal record for that Olympic distance triathlon. A lot better than I thought I would coming out of the winter time here in Midland, Michigan and competing against folks from Florida who have already had half of their season under their belt. So from there, I went into May and completed the 10K Dow Run Walk here locally, which is a great local supported event. It was a bit soggy. It rained almost the entire time, but I ended up in the top three, third place specifically for the Masters division in that 10K. So from there, went to June. In June, I had two competitions. The first was on a Wednesday night, June 20th. At the local Cannonball Run Swim Run Aquathlon. There I teamed up with someone to do a swim run relay. I did the swim, which was 1,500 meters. My partner did the run, which was a 5K. My swim was a little bit slower than I really wanted it to be, but as a team, we did great and we won the relay division for that distance. So forward a little bit to last weekend, the second to last weekend in June, and I competed up in Charlevoix, Michigan at the Charlevoix Half Marathon. Running is really not my gig, but I again turned out a lot better than I thought. I won my age group and ended up 30th out of about 650 runners. A lot of talent up there, a great race. It was my first time and enjoyed it. And also what it does is kind of gives me a positive shot in the arm for my next event, which comes in July. So now I'm turning my focus from the shorter events to the longer event, which at the end of July is a half Ironman down in Columbus, Ohio. It's approximately a 1.5 mile swim, a 56 mile bike, followed by a half marathon or 13.1 mile run. I feel like I can complete it as this being my first one. However, two things worry me is a little bit about the weather. And again, everybody will have the same conditions, but you always wonder how your body reacts to that type of hot weather in such a long distance event. It'll be probably about 5 or 6 hours, so that brings me to my second concern, and that's nutrition. You can always hydrate well enough and take in a lot of water, but that really doesn't make up for the calories and the nutrients that you lose and expend through that event or that magnitude of event. So I'm doing a bit of homework and doing a bit of research to make sure that my body can keep up with the conditions and the distance. And my goal there is just basically to finish without walking. So I'm looking forward to that. And then once I complete that, I start scaling back the distance and going down to the speed event. So August comes the Nationals in Cleveland for sprint distance triathlon. Beginning of September, I head to Boyne Mountain for their triathlon. And then, of course, that culminates the season in mid-September in Gold Coast, Australia at the World Championships. I'm really looking forward to this event, but as I tell everybody, it isn't necessarily the event or the competition that makes me nervous. It's the getting there that makes me the most nervous in setting up the hotel and the bike and the flights and making sure that you have everything, and especially this time, a half a world away. It's not like you can go back home 2 minutes and grab what you need. But again, it's all on the path, and it's a journey, and I'm looking forward to that journey. And 2018 has so far been a successful season, and I appreciate you tuning in, and I appreciate Labadie Auto Group and Labadie Toyota in Bay City for sponsoring me and helping me along that path in my journey.